What's going on, guys? It's your boy Sleazy here, and I do occasionally venture out of the entertainment market to things that matter to me. Like, for perfect example, some of you have been here since the very beginning, and you've known me for a while, and you know that I used to weigh a whopping 270 pounds. I was a fat fuck. There's no way around that one. But what, a year and a half ago? Yeah, I'm gonna say a year and a half ago. I decided to quit being a fat, disgusting pile of shit and started going to the gym daily. And now I'm coming in at a meager 190 pounds, which I'm still technically considered overweight, but goddamn, I feel a lot better. But anyway, digressing to why I'm actually here on this story, I have noticed that Planet Fitness has been in and out of the news for dudes being in their locker rooms and Planet Fitness covering up for the absolute weirdos. And now that it's starting to get backlash that dudes keep going into women's locker rooms, and I say starting to because it wasn't that big the last few times it happened. You know, it's kind of this is screwed up, and everybody just kind of left it alone. But now it's exploding. And here we go from Newsweek. Planet Fitness faces boycott, calls from outraged conservatives. Because it's only conservatives who don't want dudes in women's locker rooms staring at them and harassing them and, yeah, doing all the creepy things that the weirdos do. It's only conservatives. And here we go. Conservative social media users are calling for a boycott of Planet Fitness after reports of a 2023 incident involving a man who allegedly exposed himself to a 15-year-old while in the women's locker room. But if you'll know, back up there it says March 17th. So why is Newsweek running this? Why are they giving context like in September 2023, a 15-year-old was inside a women's locker room of Planet Fitness in Monroe, Georgia, when she said a naked biological male exposed himself to her? Or the fact that they also note that the dude was 25 and arrested in connection with multiple warrants of public indecency by exposing himself in female locker rooms. And why does it keep going on? Like, here, this statement. Our early investigations have revealed that Planet Fitness knew and was on notice of this prior behavior from the perpetrator, but chose to ignore his prior conduct of exposing himself to females in the women's locker room because he identified as female. Well, they throw that in there because, Planet Fitness did it again. They let a dude into the women's locker room, and women aren't happy about it. Planet Fitness has been facing mounting scrutiny after initially coming under a Planet Fitness has been facing mounting scrutiny after initially coming under over a decision last week to cancel membership of an Alaskan customer who reported a man in the locker room shaving while a 12-year-old girl was present. A spokesperson for Planet Fitness told local media that the customer took an image of a person inside the locker room, which violates the company's mobile device policy and goes against the gym's judgment-free rules. Remember, guys, you can walk into a Planet Fitness gym, you can go straight for the women's locker room, and you can just stand there. And as soon as you say I identify as a female, you're good. It's fantastic. You just sit there. Now, obviously, I'm being facetious when I say you can. It's awesome. You can just sit there. The people do this utterly deserve the wall. Maps belong on the wall as well. There's a lot of people that belong on the wall, but that's a different side note. So here we go. The website lists the fitness company's non-discriminatory. The website lists the fitness company's non-discrimination policy regarding gender identity and locker room accommodations, which states in parts, members and team members will be treated according to self-reported gender identity. The policy also addresses locker room usage and says that the staff and gym members may use Planet Fitness locker room facilities and programs based on their self-reported gender identity. These facilities including bathrooms, showers, and other facilities separated by sex. Don't they always argue that sex and gender are different? Are they now saying they're the same? It's kind of like, oh, who could have seen this coming? Yeah, no shit. The policy notes that if a serious concern of significant doubt of a person's transgender or non binary identity arises, Planet Fitness employees are encouraged to address their concerns with the club member. If that fails to resolve the concern, staff may request external evidence of the member's asserted gender identity. All right, for future reference, I identify as whatever I am identifying as that day. Because at this point, the women voted for this stuff. They consistently vote for this stuff. They consistently support this stuff. They consistently say it's okay. Uh, Maybe somebody can post it in. I don't know if you can post links in my comment section. I guess see. I wonder if I can find that. Hold on here. Hold on. Women scared to speak about gender. There's a video. There's a video, and I'm trying to remember where I saw it because it was only like 5 or 10 seconds long, where it's just a dude asking, what women think, or it's two chicks, and one of them's asking, what do you think about gender? Can blah 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 blah, and one girl's like, yeah, yeah, absolutely, you could totally do that. It's all made up, and the second girl starts saying, well, no, you're either, and the first girl says, no, stop, don't do that. They'll ruin you. That's how scared women are. But it takes random dudes like me, who just got annoyed with everything over the years to make a YouTube channel, slap his face on it, and say this is garbage. At some point, women have to stand up for themselves because, they vote too. All right, so where was I at on this? They may be asked to leave, and their membership may be revoked according to the fitness chain's policy. Well, that's obviously not happening because they'll face backlash from the absolute weirdos that make up less than 1%. But that's what they care about, pandering to the 1%. And here they go with Libs of TikTok blasted Planet Fitness on Twitter, writing, this isn't the first time Planet Fitness got caught up in controversy like this. A man in Georgia exposed himself in a locker room. Yeah, okay. Covered that already. They talk about it getting attraction, and they're going through Twitter comments. Okay. Why is this worth covering? Because enough people are getting pissed off. This is Planet Fitness's stock in the last 5 days. 10% losses. 10% of losses. That's a huge chunk. Everything you say it's only 10%. If somebody took 10% of your paycheck away, would that hurt? Yes, it would. But this is absolutely what Planet Fitness asked for. Let's go back for the month. It was going up. It was going up. They've lost 13% in the last month. Fantastic. Oh, yes, more. All the losses. All the losses. But there's something I noticed that Newsweek didn't want to cover. It took me a little while to search it all out. But let's go over some more of Planet Fitness's statements here. Planet Fitness stands by the decision to allow men in women's locker rooms and warn members that their discomfort is not a reason to exclude transgender people. Quit being a bigot. Stare at the balls. What? You can't make this up. Planet Fitness has refused to walk back its decision to ban a member who exposed a trans woman shaving in the female locker room. And what they mean by trans woman shaving in the locker room is it was a man shaving in the women's locker room, just standing there, in front of little girls and women. That's what they're really saying. And don't worry, I've got pictures of that. Just stay with me here. This statement was shared by Libs of TikTok. The discomfort is not a reason to deny access to the transgender people. Here we go. So this person, Silva took a picture of the person and shared it online, and she was so shocked by what she had seen that she recounted her experience in a Facebook video. Fucking boomers. Fucking Facebook. Damn it. I just came out of Planet Fitness. There is a man shaving in the women's bathroom. I love him in Christ. He is a spiritual being having human experience. He doesn't like his gender, so he wants to be a woman, but I'm not comfortable with him shaving in my bathroom. I thought I'd say it out loud. So what happened? This person said, hey, I don't like this dude hanging out with little girls and women in the women's locker room. And what does Planet Fitness have to say about this? In their statement, the gym said that the staff should work with members and employees to address the discomfort sharing facilities with transgender people and to foster a climate of understanding consistent with the judgment-free character of Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness staff shall strive to address transgender members with their names, titles, and pronouns and other terms consistent with their self-reported gender identity, if reasonably known to the Planet Fitness staff. The statement said a transgender woman shall be referred to by her preferred name and female pronouns, and a transgender man shall be referred to by his preferred name and female pronouns. Oh, was that a Freudian slip? I said female and it says male. Whoops. The statement concluded that the gym reserves the right to terminate a person's membership immediately for any violation of this policy, which is exactly what they did. How dare you not like the Lady Venus? How dare you? Get out of here. We don't want your kind here. But of everything I just showed you, nobody was willing to show you the picture she took of the man in the female's locker room. And this is it right here. Let's see if I can make that bigger. There we go. So on the left is the old granny who was uncomfortable with a man being in the female locker room. On the right is the man that was in the locker room. This is what they're saying women have to deal with. And look, I know I am not going to white knight for a fucking woman on the internet. I'm not going to do it for most women in the US. They need to stand up and start voting because they still vote overwhelmingly Democrat. They still vote for these fucking policies. And until they do, I'm just going to point out the hypocrisy and say, hey, look, it's a track record. I told you so. But no, they voted for this. This is what they get. This is absolutely what they deserve. And this is Alaska, by the way. But yeah. You voted for this, you get it, and now you complain about it. Or you're too scared to complain about it. I mean, hats off to this old lady for standing up for something. But again, they voted for this policy. Women as a whole voted for this policy. Sure, there are outliers, because I'm sure some weird autist is going to be like, well, not all women, quit being a white knight, quit being a simp. If they actually gave a damn, they do something to change it. But they don't. They sure as hell don't. Anyway, digressing because we're getting a whole separate topic here. Yeah, so screw Planet Fitness. I hope their stock tanks. I hope they have to shut the doors. But guys, I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section on this one. But guys, like always, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this one out. And until the next one, guys, be easy like sleazy.